Welcome to our first week of our official beginning, and we're playing What's Underneath the Floor in the sense that is this going to be a slab or a crawl space under this area that backs up to the basement? And tearing up the carpet, we figured out it is a slab, and it's a slab complete with plywood and some duct tape, just tons of level and concrete, different building materials. So as you can see, there's the cement pad here, and then nearing underneath the kitchen area where the stairwell is, we have a duct tape transition into the walkable basement area. And then they did put some leveling concrete over top of these transition areas, and it didn't work out too well. So now we have some broken concrete and a big bump before we get over to the cement pad that's going to be the dining room. Lots of drywall mud splatters. Sometimes people are like, oh, how do you know if this house was built to your specifications? In ours, you couldn't tell which order the additions were done in. And that is something we were looking at. So in knowing that we have to level the floor and we have to do all this stuff and level the kitchen before we can take out our stairwell and we can put down our laminate plank in these areas, we were very happy just with the overall construction of the house. As they say, they don't make them like they used to. And I think that's true in our house. We just have to make sure our structure's good, and we're not going to be doing a whole lot of structure while we actually live here. So that's going to be fun to level out. We'll see what we do. Meanwhile, underneath the floor, we have tree trunks. So the beams holding up the house would probably stay, up there quite a while, but we did have a little bit of sloping area that you noticed in the kitchen. So we have a support beam here, and then we have that lovely narrow stairwell. And the story goes, the stairwell was so steep that there was carpet on the wall to break the fall. And I know you want to laugh and then you feel bad for laughing, but it is a ridiculously narrow stairwell, so we don't feel bad about taking that out. And then also, when the stairs go away and the kitchen is level, we'll be able to take out the wall, and then we will be building my kitchen island in that wall that has the pantry and the stairwell right now. So this house will check off many of the boxes that I had while looking that only an old house can tick off. Here's this beautiful brown carpet that's about to come up. And we have paneling on the walls. We wanted to make sure there wasn't mold behind there. So there it goes. And this is our first probably huge demo construction project. We had to see what's in the ceiling, make sure that the beams are an appropriate length. In this area we're getting to right over here, you could tell there was a dip upstairs and that it would need leveled out. So you really don't know until you go into a structure and in the ceiling. So that's what we strive to do at this point, to make sure that anything that we put over the top of it, any cosmetic stuff that I will be doing, a lot of painting and finishing, that it is sitting on a house that is going to last for years and years to come. Will those, log beams stay forever? They might have, but we wouldn't have been level. One of our favorite treasures that we found was a black cat sticker behind the paneling in the basement. So again, taking it out for mold, we found this beautiful little cat just hanging out. Unfortunately, he had to go, but we preserved him in photo, and he is just precious. Another lovely treasure that happened to be in the basement was this rooster bottle opener, which was attached to the stairs, and we will make sure that we take that off, preserve it the best that we can, and reuse it in the house as one of the original fixtures. Now that our ceilings are down and we can see what is happening in between, what's holding this house together, our contractor will be able to tell us the best way to support the beams and support the entire structure of the house. Klaus would really like to thank you for subscribing to help him get his baby deer statue that he saw on a walk one day and got full triangle shepherd ears from. He's very excited to show you his sensory garden when we make it. So next week, on the next videos, the wood tree trunks are coming out of the ceiling. The laminate planks are going up. And whatever this is, I will explain it in detail, and you'll have to tell me if it was worth it or not. So stay tuned.